Good morning, guys. Good morning. Hey, new format today. We'll give it a shot. Thanks for letting me experiment a little, huh? Saving me like an hour of editing time. What the hell? Appreciate it. Let's go Kongish this morning. By the way, good morning. Good morning, baby Jerry. Edge. My brother always edging. Cosmos. Kool-Aid. Mother effing Benny. It's good to see you guys. By the way, I did make my Ordinals purchase. I don't know if I'm going to share yet, but I did because I'm kind of feeling that the bottom is in. I think we're going to at least look at those floor prices on Magic Eden when we get to that part, okay? And I'm going to tell you why I did end up buying something here at this level. Feeling like the bottom's in, and if it's not in, very, very close. No. Hey, did I say 5? If I tweeted 5, that was a mistake. 10, 15. But you're right, I need to shut up and just get rocking here. Anyway, if you watch the weekend shows, some of this is a review, but I do want this to set the stage for what we're talking about here. And of course, I still think the biggest news over the past couple days, I mean, geez, in the past couple weeks, is still all the Donald Trump news, right? Trump throwing his full weight really behind crypto, behind self-custody. Again, that colors everything. OSF's point here, it's perfect. In the past week here, surprise ETH ETF, FIT21 passing, anti-CBDC bill passing. That's a big one. I don't think I touched on much of that. The Biden administration also being willing to work, and also random intrusive thought here, but man, I got to start pumping out content so I can reference my own tweets. But yeah. Anyway, random thought. Trump wants to keep, and it's not even Trump, I think it's the rest of these politicians now wanting to keep crypto here in the States. Again, over the weekend we talked about this. I'm feeling patriotic, especially on this Memorial Day, which I gotta say, guys, happy Memorial Day, and thank you to you guys who are serving, have served. For real. Appreciate your service. Anyway, Trump preserved the right to self-custody, yes, and keep Elizabeth Warren and her goons away from your Bitcoin. Again, let that color everything today. Because OSF, again, says it best here. We're not at all-time highs. We're not even at year highs here in crypto, and especially in NFTs when we get to that point, guys. I mean, man, things are incredibly low. With some of the most bullish news we've seen here in years, be smart. This is a big part of why I made a purchase today, okay? Now, this weekend, absolutely crazy Memecoin stuff and stuff that absolutely feels a lot like 2021. Big hacks, big Memecoin shills. Pretty crazy. CGR, okay, big influencer, trader, had his X account hacked, shilled a couple tokens, and again, not him, of course. His account was hacked. Dude's got almost 500,000 followers, right? Shilled a couple tokens. I want to say it was Luna 2. It was in that previous article. I think it was Luna 2. By the way, another random thought, random point. I want to start packaging the research I do ahead of these shows and then drop that for you in a Google Doc and an email, something like that, right? Get you all the links that I'm referencing here, along with some commentary on them. Let me know if you'd like that, guys. Anyway, CGR's account hacked. Actually, some comments from him saying that maybe ex-employees had been bribed to give access to his account. I don't know if we know exactly how the account was compromised yet. It doesn't sound like a normal kind of compromise. Pretty interesting. Anyway, that hacker left a lot of money on the table. At first, Smiley Capital saying they only made off with about 5 figures. Little deeper digging, they saw they traded some futures as well, so walked off with 100,000 up to 130,000, but probably left millions on the table there. And also our boy, our Web3 Batman, Zach XBT on the case here. So he's going to release his report of who and what and when and how all this stuff happened. That's coming up here in the next 12 hours. He said this yesterday around 2 p.m. that he would release details within 24 hours, so should not be far off. I can't wait. I love Zach XBT's reports here. Bigger news. Hard to believe, but bigger news yesterday. Caitlyn Jenner dropped a meme coin. This is fucking crazy. Okay? So it's so crazy because it's such 2021 vibes. It's such what the fuck is actually going on here. that people start assuming that this video here is a deep fake. I'm telling you, watching this unfold kind of as it was happening, I was watching over the video. You had people saying it was a deep fake, and I'm looking, I'm like, it seems like a deep fake, but it doesn't look like one. I can't tell where this is AI generated. And of course, people saying, look at the hands. Here's Beanie. Look at the hands. I'm sorry, the hands looked actually perfect. I saw no weird... Okay, I'll tell you, the only weirdness in here... Let me mute that. The only strangeness is there's duplicated photos. These two photos are the exact same. Only weirdness here. But could just be... It could just be how Caitlyn likes to display that picture. But that is the only weird thing. Nothing else looks AI generated. You even have AI artists that were tricked. Claire Silver, a phenomenal, one of the top AI artists in the world, being confused by this, saying at least if this is AI generated, it's so good that, like, man, anonymous accounts, there's something to building trust factors, trust platforms around that. I've been saying this for a long time. We need to build, in a way, this sounds scary, but social, what's the word? Social reputation systems for anonymous accounts. We need it. We need it. Anyway, that video and multiple videos actually tricking people. A lot of people saying these are fake and AI generated. They're not. Here's Caitlyn Jenner's manager coming out with a video explaining that this is actually real. It's real. This token launch is real. Again, this is on pump.fun. Believe it or not, it's real. We're there. We're at that part of the cycle and just starting. Celebs just starting to come back in. It's going to cook this summer, guys. Now, what's really going on here? Crypto Roxo breaks down pretty decently here. This is a legitimate token launch. Some people are saying a bit of social engineering going on here. I don't think so. I think this is just a straight-up legitimate token launch, partnering with a guy who maybe doesn't have the best reputation here, okay? So they did have a middleman. They did have somebody that was running socials. It's this guy named, is it Sahil? It's this guy here, who some people are saying is a known rugger over on Avalanche, like Avalanche meme coins, okay? So he is who is holding these tokens. He was behind all those tweets. He dumped his tokens, but I got to tell you, if people are pointing to a dump of, I don't know, if I'm reading this right, 50 million of the Jenner tokens for 100 SOL, it's not the craziest payday. That doesn't scream rug to me. That screams your, like, influencer fee. Okay, so I think this is a legit drop. It's a legit token. Is there substance there? No. This is your typical influencer get in, pump and dump kind of thing. But it's a real token, and it's actually doing pretty well right now. I peaked this morning, is about 30 million market cap, about 35 million right now. It's real, guys. When I come back, I haven't looked at comments. When I come back to the end, if anybody wants the contract address, that kind of stuff, I'll drop links in here. But I'm going to keep pushing, guys. Strict time. Strict time here. Crypto, though, kind of mixed bag. Bitcoin down almost 1% here, 68,000. ETH actually performing pretty darn well, up 2.5%, almost at 3,900. How's Solana looking? Up 2.2%. Yeah, decent day for crypto, actually. And I think we're going to have a monster of a week, guys. Just a feeling, but I think capitulation, what we're all waiting for, we've not seen it yet. With all this bullish news, we've seen not even close to any type of capitulation. It's coming this week. I hope this week. Let me say that. I'm not giving financial advice here, but what we're seeing right now, price action in crypto and in NFTs, does not match what's been going on in the real world. So, NFT sales yesterday, 14.6 million. That's incredibly low, guys. Man, I want to say that's a 2024 low, and I believe it is. Typical Sunday pattern. Sunday's usually much lower than any other day of the week. Sellers down, buyers down, transactions down. Profits, yep, still in the negative. We cannot break that trend. Although today, almost 500,000 in the positive to start. About 12 hours into the data period here for the day. So, again, every day we tease that we're heading in the right direction. Doesn't play out that way more often than not lately, but fingers crossed. Let me show you the weekly view too. Because weekly ain't so hot either. This is another 2024 low, 128 million. Again, cross-chain sales. 2024 low, also a 29-week low, right? This is getting us back to those late October levels. Although, truthfully, we could fall another half and still be at October levels. October was incredibly low. Incredibly low. All in all, though, I think all of this kind of I don't know, feeding into this idea that we're near a bottom. I certainly hope so, guys. And again, it's why I'm starting to look for more trades now. As far as what's moving the market, the General Ordinals collection is your top NFT collection. Sales up 50%. Guild of Guardians, Node Monkeys, Pixelmon, who we're going to speak about them a little bit. Their token launch was this morning. We got Azuki sales actually cooking, although just over $500,000, which, you know, normally when we talk about cooking NFT projects, it's not $500,000, right? We're usually in the millions, but regardless, Azuki moving. D-Market Captains, Bored Ape Yacht Club. Joe Suzuki, I don't know about this collection, guys. I kind of want to ignore it. I think that's like an SPL 20, right? I think that's kind of like a fungible token. And Famous Fox Federation rounds out the top 10. What's our top blockchain? Guessing Ethereum? Yeah, yet again, Ethereum. I would say almost a week here of Ethereum NFTs outselling Bitcoin and Solana, and on some days, almost beating them combined. So pretty interesting. And your top NFT sale, pretty awesome. Nice looking Azuki selling for 100 ETH. These spirits are kind of the grails of the collection, is my understanding. Whenever you see a spirit sale, it's usually around 100 ETH. I mean, I'll just say this, is if that's not a wash, it's nice to see some sales over $250,000 creeping up on $500,000. I mean, geez, that's a legit sale. It's a legit sale. I think, you know what? I'm going to dig a little deeper into that. I think it's a legit sale. Stay tuned. Okay, looking at our floor prices here, Ethereum, again, mixed bag, right? Pixelmon, though, down 42% because TGE today, right? Again, we're going to get to that, but the Mon token dropped today. People who are buying Pixelmon for their allocation, that's done. They got their allocation. They're dumping their asset. So floor's down almost 50% here. Yeah, other than that, nothing really standing out to me. CryptoPunks, again, really struggling here. I'm looking at the offers, not necessarily the floor price, but the offers coming in right around 30 ETH. I'm watching to see if those dip below 30, 28, 29 in that ballpark. And I'm waiting to see where there's some support, where traders start sweeping up that collection. Because I'll tell you this, over in Ordinals, we are starting to see people sweeping up collections. Let me show Solana, and then I'm going to flip right over to Ordinals. I don't know the Solana ecosystem well, so I'm not going to give you much commentary here. Again, I just say another kind of bit of a mixed bag over there. Ordinals, I know. So Ordinals I'll focus on. Sweeps this morning in both Puppets and in Node Monkeys. I'm not seeing those sweeps yet in anything else, okay? But check this out. If you see these times here, just in the past hour here, so these guys were down to 0.10 something. They got up to about 0.12, and that's just in the past hour here. It's a little volatile, but look at all these sales here. I hope you can see it. But in the past hour, okay, it was kind of slower before that. I guess 4 hours ago we had quite a few, but I would say just a few sales an hour until an hour ago, and then boom. All those sales in the past hour. All those sales, okay? So that's what I've been looking for, is when do we start finding support in these collections? I think it's here. Similar story here with Node Monkeys. Again, 4 hours ago, a few sales. And Node Monkeys didn't see the sweep at the levels, kind of at the same degree that Puppets saw, right? But it's certainly picking up here in the past hour. At some point, these are just low enough where you got to imagine they're not going much further, and a lot of us believe in a certain kind of upside with these. So I'm just telling you right now, one of these Ordinals, the big four I was talking about yesterday, and I will share at some point, but one of the big four, I did go in and grab one. Maybe looking to grab something else. Good looking stuff here. Tell you those prices pretty appealing. Runes coming down from that $1.5 billion market cap, now at $1.1 billion, just under $1.1 billion. Giga bullish on Runes right now, though, and especially after somebody pointed this out on the live show yesterday. KuCoin teasing both a Pepe and a Dog Go to the Moon futures trading. So I would expect this to be coming in the next few weeks here. When? Don't know. Bullish for Dog, bullish for Pepe. Pepe, I think, hitting another all-time high yesterday. Man, again, stuff's about to cook. Stuff's about to cook, guys. The Mon token drop. Again, this dropped just this morning. I want to say about 2 hours ago. A lot of people claiming this token. This is a smaller drop than I initially thought as far as your value right now that is unlocked. I thought there'd be a lot of liquidity added to the market this morning. There is some. You have a common Pixelmon, you got unlocked about, let's say if that's a $100 million market cap, you got about $230 worth of token. Okay, so it all matters what tier of Pixelmon you have and what the market cap is of the coin. But let's just look at the peak. You get a mythic. Let's use that as our barometer here. You get a mythic and it's a $100 million market cap, which is I think very likely. You got a $3,500 airdrop right this moment. It's decent, but again, that's not enough to move markets here. So, less impactful than I thought it would be. Worth watching because I think we're going to get a lot more of that. More celebs, guys. Cristiano Ronaldo dropping his 4th NFT collection over on Binance. Watch as an indicator more and more and more of this. Caitlyn Jenner, Cristiano Ronaldo, more celebs coming into the space, launching meme coins, launching NFT collections. I've told you I think we're running back 2021, and I believe that. And then finally, the non-fungible conference in Lisbon kicks off today, tomorrow, with time zones I'm not exactly sure, but technically on the 28th. So tomorrow, a lot of big names showing up there. Beeple, DK, OSF, Patrick Amadon. I love that guy, by the way. Grant Yoon. A lot of big names, right? Big conference. Let's hear from people if we got the same energy as we had in Ordinals Asia, Bitcoin Asia, right? 2021 vibes. Certainly freaking hope so. Shout out to the Crypto Art Cult. Great guys there. And there's your update, guys. We got it in 16 minutes. Not quite 15. Not quite 15, but close. Dude, Patrick's fantastic. All right, peek through some comments. I got to figure out timing if I want to try to just kill it at 20 minutes. I don't know, guys, and I'm going to be doing a chain reactor this morning. Leaning towards no. I might get the itch to do it. I got a lot of writing to do, and I'm going to try to hang with the kids a little bit. So I'm not sure if I'm doing chain reactor. Leaning towards no. Anyway, give me some feedback, guys. What do you think of the 10, 15-minute version of the show? It's different. It might be a little weird, awkward. I will find the right fit and feel for it all, but curious your feedback. It's good to see all the familiar faces, man. What's up, Pork Queen? So I was looking Kool-Aid for that video. I could not find it, and you're right. The eyebrows looked super fucking weird in that one. That one I thought was AI for sure when I saw it. And then I couldn't find the video again to go look. Yeah, Marty, you're right. You're definitely right. I'm hoping what's offset by that is people winning in other platforms, right? I'm hoping, but I'm mostly with you there, Marty. All right. That's my sea edge. All right, if you guys like that format, I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow's when I'm going to feel like back like at a normal day, normal pace. I might do the edited video. I might do the quick live thing. I'm not exactly sure. I'll tell you this, sure as shit got views. I'm kind of surprised by that looking at it real quick. Maybe that works. Maybe that's the sweet spot is the 15-minute. Hang on. This is how we'll go out. But maybe that's the sweet spot. 15-minute morning update. Keep it tight. Give you the headlines. Let me know what you guys think about a doc. A doc or an email list with all the links, comments on each thing. What do you guys think of that? And yes, good point. How do you don't know that I'm not AI? I could be. Yeah, this is a good point. I saw that. Some guy's making a few grand. I need to check that out. Good heads up there. Yeah, keep in mind, Nito, I'm going to be doing both this, and then I have to do the Chain Reactor show. I love that show, and I got to do it because I need a Crypto Slam show, right? So it's this is the quick bullet points, get the morning started, and then I'm going to go deep into the stories. Less market review on that show, but more like depth on the stories. Believe it or not, Cosmos, still 2 hours of prep for even this. But this prep works for the next show too, right? It's doing the same type of prep. Maybe an extra 30, 45 minutes, dedicated for each show. People be shocked by how much prep goes into these things. Believe you, like, really. Okay, doc not needed. Yeah, okay. That's cool. All right, good shit, guys. Well, with that, Appreciate you joining the first live Inside NFT Morning Update. Cool stuff, guys. Appreciate it. Have a great day.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know?